EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Houston. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the quick, right? 18, that's it.
Stroud gonna throw right away. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and
All
10
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. On play action. Stroud. That's complete. It's taped down. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go. 18.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
37-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9. They'll go right back to Mixon. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
Taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
To return, it's Mims. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Brings up second and
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Nix. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
18,
Stroud to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Oh, ready. 18,
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Christian Harris there on the stop.
the tackle made at the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Nix from the gun on third down. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their third series to see if they can make it happen.
This is taken at the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Oh, ready. 18,
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. The pressure too much, and he goes down. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. In there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Oh, ready. 18,
Throwing on second down, Stroud. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Man in motion is Ingram. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. This one caught at the 4.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
Mims sent in motion here. Now, a second down throw for Nix. And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. That his second TD catch of the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Don't worry. 118. What's that?
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Loss on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. Back to throw, Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down for Houston.
Go.
Now Mixon, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
All right. 118. What's that? Hey, uno.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Broncos with the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3.
118.
Stroud to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Tommy Townsend now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Diggs now to throw it here on first down. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. And in motion is Ingram. A run with Dobbins. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Nix. That one complete to Sherfield. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Broncos.
It's a gain of 10.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage. So let's call it a loss of 1 on first down.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. 7 for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already. 18. Outside.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Texans first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 4.
18. Outside.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
3rd down, they need 5.
Already.
Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Second and inches. They'll throw. It's Nix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big-time play for the Broncos. 33 yards.
First down, Broncos.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Second down. Nix. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
Dobbins. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Good blocking, and he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Here we go. Let's go.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
Harris on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Nix now on 1st and 10. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot, see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Nix from the gun on third down. He puts it up, and it's caught. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on first down. This one is caught by Kirk.
Complete to number 13, Christian Kirk. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Ow, for tonight. Tony. Tonight.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one caught by Tank Dell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
All right. 18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
18. What's that?
Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This a 46-yard attempt. This one started left and is not coming back. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
A tight end in motion now. Right back to him on first down. He'll get about 2. Eric Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
To the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. Dobbins going to get it now as we start the 4th. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by Christian Harris. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Man in motion is Ingram. Play action now. It's Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Watson's kick is good. And the Broncos will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Oh, right.
Now Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Third and 5. To throw, it's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
18, what's that?
Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 35 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down for Houston.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Flush to his right. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
It's really been a one-sided game. How often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Texans 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's a designed run. He takes off. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now here's Burton before that. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Dobbins. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he will have a Broncos first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
So 3rd and 2, sometimes it's not about being fancy. You don't need your back to be a hero. Make sure, no matter what, pick up the yards needed, convert that first down. Now, if there's an opportunity to pop it, great. But don't try to go for the home run and bring up 4th down.
So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.